I knew that it wouldn't be long until I was asked how the Ropone Sonic Guard earplugs compare to loop earplugs. And the only fair way I can do that is compare the Ropone to the loop switch. And that's because you can switch between decibel reduction on both earplugs. If you don't know me by now, my name is SJ and I am obsessed with earplugs. So if you want to know more about earplugs, hit the follow button. Before we get into this, I have linked both of these earplugs in my bio. So just head to the bio and click the link there and you can find them there after you've made your own informed decision on what earplugs are right for you. Both of these earplugs allow you to switch between decibel noise reduction depending on your environment. The loop switch has 3 settings, allowing you to switch between 17 decibels all the way up to 26 decibels noise reduction. And the Ropone allow you to switch between just 2 settings of 18 decibel and 33 decibel noise reduction. So when it comes to maximum noise reduction, the Ropone have the higher noise reduction available, and they're kind of on par with the lowest noise reduction with the switch. The other noticeable difference between both of these earplugs is the texture of them. The loop switch is solid, whereas the Ropone is really squishy. I find the loop switch uncomfortable to wear because I've got quite small ear canals, but the Ropone I find really comfortable because I can twist them in place, and because they come with foam tips, they're more malleable to my ears. Whereas the loop now only come with silicone tips. So if you want something malleable to your ears, you're not going to get that with the loop switch. With the loop switch, you have to make sure that you've got the right earplug in the right ear. So this one has an L, so this is for my left ear. With the Ropone, it doesn't matter which ear you're putting them in. Both of the earplugs are super lightweight. There really is no comparison when they're out of the ears. But when they're in the ears, the Ropone feel much lighter and much more comfortable. With the loop switch, when it's in the ear, you can change the volume with this little switch here whilst they're in your ear. With the Ropone, you can't change them whilst they're in the ear. You have to take them out in order to change the volume with a twist. With the loop switch, I could not comfortably sleep in these because they're so hard. If I push my hair now, it actually feels really uncomfortable. Whereas with the Ropone, because they're flexible and they're flatter in my ear, they're so much more comfortable to wear. So these will be my sleeping choice of earplugs, 100%. And when they're in the ear, I do have to say, and you guys know I love loop earplugs, but I'm not a massive fan of the switch. When they're in the ear, I think the Ropone, they look a lot nicer compared to the switch, which is rather bulky and looks more like a medical device. Whereas the Ropone look really classy, and there is a choice of 3 colours and they're all metallic. You've got red, rose gold and silver. With the loop switch, you have a choice of baby pink, the blue or the white. Hopefully this has helped you make your mind up in respect of which switching earplugs are right for you. Both links of these I've put in my profile, so go ahead, look for yourself and also read other reviews. But for me, the Ropone slightly win over the loop switch.